right, so in what is our second island wine of the club, again, depending on which club you're in, we have Vina Almate from Alfredo Maestro out of the Canary Islands. So I was really excited because I love his wines, and normally we're never able to get enough that we can put it in the club. And I can't remember exactly which club I have this one in, but we were only able to get enough for one of them. So congrats if you're in this club, because his stuff sells out very quickly. So this is one of his entry level wines, and it's a great representation of Tempranillo. But I just want to say before we even get into it that like if you love this one, definitely keep an eye out for his other wines. We'll never have enough to put it in the club, but it's definitely worth seeking out because he's just a really special winemaker, and the Canary Islands make amazing wines. So let's talk about this one. So completely Tempranillo, made naturally, not aged. So this is, like I said, is entry level. And I really like that because when we talk about Tempranillo, people normally think of Rioja, and they have a bit of a skewed perspective of what the Tempranillo grape actually is, because Tempranillo is a grape, but it has had so much oak put on it over all these years that people sort of forget what it tastes like by itself, almost like Cab Sauv. If you have it without oak, is shocking because you're so used to having it that way. So, anyways, let's take a little sniffy. So it's full of dark fruit. It's definitely a deep wine. I'm getting like dark cherries, plum, the whole blueberry, blackberry, bramble. If you're in Debbie set, you get to say that a lot. Um, and those are the main ones. I would say maybe a little bit of herbaceousness, but not as much as you will get out of some of his more complex wines. Maybe like a bit of earthiness too, but again, like the fruit is definitely the star in this one. So good. So this is what Tempranillo is when you kind of peel back the layers. Also, my teeth are getting so purple. I don't know what number I'm on now, but I'm probably on wine number 12. So this is interesting because the fruit on the palate is actually taking a bit of a backseat for me now. I'm getting more of like the herbaceousness of it, even like lavender, I would say. I don't know if they're growing lavender out there, but that's definitely something that I'm feeling on it, and like a bit more floral, which is funny because let me go back to this. Maybe a little bit of floral on the nose, but I'm definitely experiencing more of it on the palate. Um, so yummy. It is a bit tannic though. So I would definitely say that it should be with food. I would not just drink this one by itself. I mean, you could. It's light and it's fairly easy, but again, like that tannin definitely deserves to have something nice matched with it. Um, and in that regard, I would still go with, we're in Spain, so I'm gonna go with all tapas all day long. Paella actually would not be my first choice for something like this. I would say more along the lines of, oh my gosh, it would be so good, like when they do like the roasted pork, where they roast the entire pork and they put the rice in it. I don't know what that's called, but yeah, that would be great with this. Um, Definitely the meats. Sorry for all my vegetarian people. It could go well with some vegetarian meals as well, but it's just really hard to get at the tannin without a little bit of fat. So just think about that when you're making your meals, and what fat can you use to kind of combat the tannin that's going to be in your mouth. So this wine's really special. I hope that you like it. If you don't, that's okay. It's just going to be in the wine this or the club this one time. But if you do, I don't think we have any of his wines right now, but whenever they are around, we like to stock them. So definitely check all those out, and just generally check out producers from the Canary Islands. It's a wonderful place.